This week on Sailing Sweet Ruka, we're diving headfirst into the surfing scene of Tahiti, where the waves are as legendary as the 2024 Olympic Games. Join us, Kate, Curtis, and Roxy the dog, as we test our skills at this famous surfing destination, explore this tropical wonderland, and get the inside scoop of what makes Tahiti the ultimate surfing destination for the upcoming Olympics. Sweet Ruka got a performance upgrade as we decided to purchase a new autopilot. It's amazing how being back in civilization allows us access to all the things we need to work on the boat. If you're ever in Tahiti, Marine Supplies has a wonderful shop with almost everything you think you might need. We went with an electric Raymarine, and before we installed it, Curtis decided to strengthen the platform by adding 2 layers of carbon for good measure. It doesn't hurt to beef up this region for a little peace of mind. After a short time working on the modifications, Curtis popped the new one on and we were ready to go. Unfortunately, being back in the big city, Curtis fell ill and so he stayed on the boat to recover. However, I was feeling fine and thus headed to a nearby restaurant where an Ocean Cruising Club lunch meetup was taking place. We shared stories about the crossings to Tahiti and bonded over the chaotic wave state of the Pacific Ocean. I even ran into a few followers while we were there. It was a nice change of pace from the isolated, remote places we are used to visiting. We were lucky enough to snag a dock at the very busy Marina Taina, which is a great place to walk the docks and check out the amazing super yachts, but also the traditional outriggers and little sailboats that sometimes make an appearance going by. And as it turns out, the sunset with the island of Marea makes for a beautiful sight as well. Maybe Sweet Ruka can enjoy a little bit of dock life after all. At the next dock over were followers and friends that we had met earlier in Gambier. So while Curtis was still recovering, we decided to make a girls' day and head out for some tropical drinks and learn a little bit more about the island.
I am out here adventuring Tahiti without Curtis. He has been sick, unfortunately, but I'm making the best of it, enjoying a Mai Tai at the restaurant here in the marina, and then maybe we'll go out and explore. I'm with my friend Inky and we might stop at a museum, but for now we're just gonna enjoy these wonderful tropical cocktails. So cheers, and Curtis, I wish you were here. Alright guys, we just had some amazing poisson cru at the marina restaurant La Casa Bianca, and it was my first time trying it and it was delicious. You had fresh tuna and amazing fresh vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers with a coconut milk sauce, and it was delicious. And now Inky and I are here. Oh, Lorana! With some more people, we are going to enjoy this awesome Tahitian museum, and hopefully I can bring the camera in and check it out. We'll go find out.
People arrived to what is now known as French Polynesia a little over 1,000 years ago from the ancient Astronians or Lupitas, whose goal was to habitat new lands and make networks for better trading. Canoes carried passengers with the assistance of currents from El Niño, and the easterly trade winds allowed them to return home for vital materials. The canoes were made from carefully hollowed-out tree trunks and strung together with the husks of a coconut, which could resist the salt water and lots of tension. It was often fitted with a float or two hulls connected by crossbeams. These sailing whaleboats were built with Polynesian and European cutter influence around 1880. They were used for inter-island transport through the use of giant paddle rudders and the propulsion of wind. Learning about the traditional sailing and passage-making was only part of this magnificent museum. We learned about sea life, attire, tools for fishing or cultivating the land, and so much more. After the historical part of this amazing museum, we entered the temporary art exhibition focusing on the most famous sport in Tahiti. Surfing isn't just a sport, it's a way of life. For centuries, surfing has been more than a pastime for the Tahitian people. It's a revered tradition deeply embedded in their heritage. The waves here are seen as sacred, a powerful force connecting them with their ancestors and the divine. For Tahitians, the ocean is a sacred entity, and surfing is a spiritual practice that establishes a direct connection with their gods and ancestors. Waves are considered the breath of the sea gods, and riding them is a form of communion with these deities. Surfing helps preserve Tahitian culture by maintaining traditional practices and stories associated with the sport. Local legends and chants that recount the history of surfing are passed down through generations, keeping the connection between the sport and spirituality alive. Surfing has gained international recognition in recent years, particularly with Tahiti being a key venue for major surfing competitions, like the World Surf League and the 2024 Olympic Games. This global spotlight helps elevate Tahitian culture on the world stage, showcasing its rich surfing heritage. Surfing continues to play a central role in community life, fostering social bonds and providing a sense of identity and pride among locals. Surfing in Tahiti is far more than a sport. It is a vital part of Tahitian identity and spirituality, representing a deep-rooted connection to their history, culture, and the natural world. After learning so much about surfing in Tahiti, we just had to head down to Teahupo'o to see the famous wave for ourselves. We rented a scooter and drove the outskirts of the island, catching beautiful views of the ocean and palm trees as we went. Teahupo'o, located on the southwest coast of Tahiti in French Polynesia, is one of the most renowned and revered waves in the surfing world. Getting to Teahupo'o can be challenging due to its remote location and the need for local knowledge to safely navigate the surf. The name Teahupo'o in Tahitian translates to Wall of Skulls, not because of the wave, but because of the warriors that used to decorate the outskirts of the village to ward off opposing tribes. The wave breaks over a shallow coral reef, which is only a few feet deep. This shallow reef creates a dramatic, hollow wave that is often described as a barrel. The shallow nature of the reef makes the wave particularly dangerous and challenging, even for experienced surfers. The waves at Teahupo'o can reach up to 10 to 15 feet or more, and they are known for their perfect tubular shape. The wave is a key venue for several prestigious surfing competitions, including the WSL Tahiti Pro, part of the World Surf League WSL Championship Tour. This competition attracts the best surfers globally, who come to challenge themselves on this legendary wave. Teahupo'o was selected as the venue for the surfing competition in the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. This selection highlights its significance in the world of surfing and brings additional international attention to this iconic break. Teahupo'o is a legendary surf break celebrated for its powerful, hollow waves and its cultural significance in Tahiti. It's been ranked in the top 4 deadliest waves on Earth. Its reputation as one of the most challenging and visually stunning waves makes it a must-visit destination for surfers and a highlight of Tahitian natural beauty. Inspired by the beauty and story of Teahupo'o, I decided to give surfing in Tahiti a try.
What's up, everybody? We are going surfing in Tahiti today. We've got Manua, Jess, and Matt, and we're all gonna hit the waves. We're gonna hit the big one, right?
Yes. The baby one for me.
Yeah.
The big one's for you guys.
We're heading to Teahupo'o.
Yes, that's the plan. No, actually, we're here in Marina, Taina, and we're gonna go find a nice, good wave for us beginner surfers, and we're gonna have a blast. Let's go!
Our new friends, Jess and Matt, who we also met in Gambier, joined me for a surf lesson through Mahana Surf School.
Got the blue sky.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good sunset.
Manua, our instructor, treated us to a wonderful lesson for a sunset surf amongst the black sand beaches. His knowledge as a surfer and instructor translate beautifully in his ability to teach surfers of all levels. What an incredible day it's been here in Tahiti. We finish up by sharing some pizza after a fabulous workout. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Tahiti's waves have something special to offer everyone. From the adrenaline-pumping breaks at Teahupo'o to these serene sunset sessions, the magic of surfing here is undeniable. The smiles and laughter we shared after remind us of the ocean's embrace. It's about connection, joy, and the pure thrill of riding those perfect waves. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the beauty and excitement of surfing in Tahiti. Join our Patreon crew for extra content, and don't forget to like and share our videos, as it's the easiest way to support our channel. We wish all of the surfers of the Olympics good luck and a safe journey as they tackle one of the most special waves in the world. And a special thanks to our surf instructor Manua for these amazing big wave clips. Don't forget to click subscribe and come along for the ride. See you next time!